Hello, everybody. Hi. Welcome to another Gem Happy Hour. Here we are. Cheers. And we have Bailey with us here today, too. Bailey, do you want to say hello? Hi.
Hi, everybody.
There you are. How are you?
I miss you guys. I'm okay, feeling better today.
Good. We're so glad to hear that. You had to join because this is my last happy hour with everybody. I know.
Yes.
Unless we pull her from Japan, then it's 3 in the morning.
Yeah, right. I know. Like I'm gonna do that. I mean, if I'm not partying, but then I don't think you'd want me doing happy hour.
So what time would it be in Japan right now?
So they're, I think, 14 hours ahead. So like 5 in the morning.
Yeah, sure. You can get at 5 in the morning and do that.
Yeah, totally.
Not a problem, right, Bailey?
Content.
So today we just wanted to share some really fun gems that I love and that I'm gonna miss. And just to show you maybe something that you haven't seen before. And so, yeah, we're just here to share some beautiful gems, have a great cocktail, say hi to everybody. Cheers again. I'm going to try this. Yeah, that's good. And so, yeah, why don't we just get started? What do you think? Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So I'm going to remove you here. Let's take a look at the turntable. We're going to all right. So, Kat, what do you think we got on the turntable there?
A bunch of beauties.
So I picked up all different colors because I'm a lover of color. So I love all different ones. I would say there's 2 on there that are probably my top favorites, but it just depends on the day.
I know that Zircon has.
You know the Zircon, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so let's start with the biggest one on there. So this is a bicolor tourmaline, also called a watermelon tourmaline. Let's see if it'll behave. Oh my gosh, love, love, love. So this is
so beautiful.
I'm going to put it on my hand so we can show it on the hand so everybody can see the size of this beauty. So it's one of those, yeah, you can look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't that beautiful?
Fantastic.
It is fantastic. It's one of those that I must have. And it's so unique. Like the bicolor tourmalines are very hard to find. And then to find one that has such a nice, clean division in between the 2 colors there is hard to find, as well to have a nice pink to it too, because a lot of them can be kind of washed out. And so you don't have that nice 2-tone color. So this is definitely one of my favorites, and it's not too big, not too small. So you could make it a ring if you're like me and you like bigger size, or you could actually make it a pendant and it would be perfect for like a pendant piece. So that's definitely one of my favorites. I think this one is from Brazil, if I'm not mistaken. We only have a few left. We're really low on our bicolor tourmalines. So if you're like me and you love it, it's an 8.52 carat, nice size, 15.3 by 10.2 millimeters. Only retails for $4,500. And for a stone this size in a bicolor, that's quite a steal, actually.
Very, very good
because
price.
You know, inflation and everything's going up. So to find the same specimen, you're not going to find it for that price.
No,
I can be truly honest with you there and say you're not going to find it for that price. And these are hard to come by anyway. So let's stick this one back on the turntable. And we'll go to the turntable and show you some others. All right, so we're gonna put this one back on the turntable. Can you highlight the turntable for us there, Kat? And then I'm gonna talk about the next one. All right, you pick the next one. Which one do you want to talk about?
How about the emerald?
Okay. Whoa. My little tourmaline, my big tourmaline does not want to participate. All right, so this, I picked this one because I love how bright it is. It's not often that you see an emerald this color and so clean too. So if you are familiar with emeralds, you know what I'm talking about. Emeralds often come with a lot of different inclusions, right? And so to find an emerald this clean is hard to find. This is probably the Nigerian material. I didn't look it up, but I'm pretty sure. And this one is 1.78 carats. It's 8.8 by 5.9. So nice size. This one retails for 4,297. Really not bad, especially for an emerald. So I'll put that one on the hand so you can see it. I love to just put all these gems on the hand because when am I going to get to
Look
do it
at
again?
that.
Isn't that lovely?
It's fabulous. It reminds me of JLo's diamond.
I know. Isn't it fabulous?
Yeah.
It actually also reminds me, the color also reminds me of Paraiba tourmaline,
Oh, it does.
right?
Absolutely.
It has kind of that glow to it. Totally different stone, but it does have that
the
beautiful
natural.
color. Yeah, that natural, beautiful, bright glow. So this one is definitely a really nice stone. So one of my faves again. So let's go back to the turntable and we'll talk about that red one.
Red one, even people we can't have them guess on what that is.
Yeah, if you have an idea as to what that is, put it in the comments there and we'll take a look and see if you get it right. Did we introduce ourselves?
I don't know.
I don't think we did. So let's go back. I'm like, let's just jump right into it. Oh, goodness. So I am Stephanie. I'm with Artinian Gems. This is Kat. She is our inventory specialist. And then there's Bailey. She's also with us. She does a lot of sales and such. So Bailey's actually taking over for me for when we leave. So when I leave, but my whole family's coming with me. So we.
Although we are kind of her family.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Michelle. Oh, I know.
So to all of you fans of Stephanie's, me included, we are going to miss you so much.
I know,
We
I'm
are
gonna
gonna
miss
miss
it here for
Aw.
sure. But Bailey will take good care of you and the whole team here, so don't worry. And Bailey will probably be doing Gym Happy Hour with David from now on, right? So yeah. So
Yep.
it'll be fun. Actually, Bailey will probably be making better cocktails than I make because she's used to be a mixologist. So she's got that background.
Some really clever ones. That we'll be coming up with.
Yes. So yeah, some really clever ones. So
We got
stay tuned for that.
a lot of color stones.
Yes. Yeah, with a lot of colored alcohol. So let's go back to the turntable. We'll talk about the red stone. Let's see if we can take a look and see if anybody took a guess as to what we have on the turntable there, because it is a beauty for sure. I'm gonna just go on there and see. In the meantime, Kat, of all those gems on the turntable, which one would you say is your favorite?
Well, that's tough.
And why? Because it could be more than just the color, right? Some gems, people just really don't like inclusions, and so they just don't like certain gems, but other people are like, oh, I don't care about the inclusions.
Until I learned about Zircon, I would have said the Tanzanite, but that Zircon is just so amazing. I just can't help but stare at it and look at the color.
Right? I love the Zircon. Yes. Yeah, definitely one of my faves. Okay, so we'll just give you the answer because we've made you wait long enough, I say. So the red stone is actually
Probably
a tourmaline.
so rare to
Dun,
see such a
dun,
dark color.
dun.
Yeah, it's kind of, I can't even describe the color because it's kind of,
Almost like a wine color. Almost.
but not even that dark though. It's much brighter. So I have a hard time explaining this red, but it's really pretty. Like,
It's like a
golden.
vibrant dark.
Yeah, it's just lovely. And who would have
Mhm.
known? Oh, we love that zircon too, Christina. Did you hear what I said about this red stone? Do you know what it is? If you don't, take a guess. Christina's watching us. So this, yeah, this beautiful, I'm not going to say what it is just in case she doesn't know yet.
You
It's
did say.
4.33 carats. It measures 10.2 and it retails for $3,996.
It's a tourmaline. You
Yes,
are right.
it is a tourmaline. And I think this is
Wow.
the only one in our stock that is this color.
I believe so. And I've been looking.
And
at
you're
it.
the inventory specialist, so
Right.
you know
Yes.
this is the only one we have that is this color.
It's the only one I've seen that color for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. We know, obviously, we know tourmaline comes in green and pink, and it's like Madeira color. Yeah. You're right, Christina. It's just incredible. And Christina, while you're there, let us know what your favorite stone is. Anyway, so that's one of my faves too. And of course, who can deny this big beauty?
Such a lovely. You know, in the public, when people talk about Tanzanite, they think it's all light purple, but they don't realize what a beautiful deep blue purple you can get.
Yeah, this is like sapphire blue. I'm going to put it on my hand so you guys can see. And you can see the incredible size too. Oh, it's just electric. I love it. I love this beauty. Look at that. So that one is, guess the weight, 5.13 carats. And it's 13 by 8.8. Isn't that incredible? Bailey, what do you think? You like this one? This one is $6,465 is the price. Isn't that beautiful?
That's fabulous.
Yeah, it is. Love it. So if anybody wants a Tanzanite, you know, we have some incredible ones. And we have a much larger one than this. That's with David at the moment, but which is like over 20 carats, right? Which that one, I love it, but I think it's just too big for my taste.
Mhm,
but I could definitely go with this one.
you could just sit and hold it on your hand and be happy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So why don't we go back to the turntable and then we'll talk about the zircon, and let's show them also where the zircon comes from, right? Because we've talked about that. So reasons I love blue zircon. One is, of course, the color. The color is, oh, it's like moved itself. The color is kind of like an ocean blue. It's just beautiful. Turquoise. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that incredible?
Fabulous.
It is fabulous. And if you look at it closely, see there how you can see like the doubling where you see two facets in one area. It
Yes.
looks like it's doubling. And then the flashes of color. Those are one of the features that are, I mean, there's a few other gemstones that show that, like Sphene, where they have the doubling and the extreme fire, just like blue zircon. But Sphene does not have this color. Does not come in this color. It comes in yellow, orange, brown, green, but not in this turquoise blue. So, and blue zircon, this particular blue comes from only one place in the world, which is, Bailey, can you guess? Where does the blue zircon come from? Do you remember? We're testing her.
Oh, she
Oh
goes,
no, we can't
okay,
hear
no.
you. You can type it in the chat if you want. So yes, this blue zircon comes from only one location in the world, and it actually comes out of the ground like a chocolate brown, and then they heat it to a fairly low temperature, can be even heated in just a fire. And that's how they actually originally discovered that it could be heated and come out this beautiful blue. And it is actually from, I think it's 14 hours away from our office in Canterbury, Thailand. So there's your clue, 14 hours away by car in Canterbury, Thailand. And it comes from one place in the world. I don't know if I can see. Anyway, so it is from Cambodia. So I don't think Bailey can even hear us. I don't know what happened. Anyway, so this is one of our favorites. Let's show them some pictures of David at the mines in Cambodia.
Share screen.
Yeah, so we're gonna share the screen. Let's show where we're gonna start with the mines, like what the atmosphere looks like, where it is exactly. So yeah, it's good. Right here, you can see that it is just a whole bunch of trees everywhere. It's almost like it's in a forest. And during this is pretty flat, and during the rainy season, this is inaccessible. The roads are washed out. It's just not accessible at all. So let's go to another picture here where you can see there's David coming out of the mine.
Wait. No.
Yeah, I see it.
It did come up.
Yeah. So there he is coming out of the mine, and you can see that the hole is tiny.
I'm sorry, I messed this up.
No, you didn't. It's tiny. He is barely fitting through that hole. So I would be very nervous about going in and out of there. Let's do another share. So there's another view of the hole. You can see it on here. And it's pretty dark and pretty small. It doesn't go super deep though. I believe it's less than 100 feet, but I am not one for tight spaces, especially dark holes down there. So yeah, I would not go there. And I wish David could join us today so he could tell you all about it. But join next week when Bailey and David are together, and they'll be talking about a different gemstone and a favorite cocktail. All right, so let's take a look. What else do we have? Show them like how they rig up so they make it like a crank, and they send buckets down, and there's people underneath in the holes there, and they crank it up with there's like a wooden, what do you call that?
I'm not sure.
Anyway, so then they crank up the bucket, and then they go through the bucket of dirt and basically hope to find a brown zircon, which then they can heat to get hopefully a nice blue. It doesn't always turn out, but hopefully.
So how do they get the clear ones? Do you know?
The white ones are,
They come out white?
I don't believe so. I think they're heated as well, but they just come out white. And those you can find in several different locations. But the blue in particular comes from Cambodia. So it has to do with like the minerals that surround it. So yeah, let's see. Here's a picture of the hole down there and going down into the mine. Oh, look at that. Dark. It almost just fits the bucket, and that's it. Which is crazy to me. And there you can see the rig that they use to just bring up the buckets. So it's really, really very basic. And you can see like they leave all the trees. They don't disturb all that area. They just go in with shovels, make their holes, set up their rigging system, and work it. And then once it's done, they replant. So it's not like they devastate a whole area, you know, clearing it out for the mines and the heavy machinery and all of that. No, what we're dealing with are small artisanal mines that are family owned or co-ops, etc. We don't deal with the big
This is,
corporate.
this is their home. They want to keep it pristine and beautiful as much
Exactly.
as they can.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you can see that. Isn't that fun? It's really cool to see. So let's go back to this beautiful zircon that's sitting on my hand. So tiny. I agree, Bailey. That is so tiny. Oh, goodness. Tanzania is where the Tanzanite comes from. You're right. Yeah, it comes from only Tanzania. Yes. And it was mined first in the 1960s. It's a pretty new stone. But zircon is what? Fun fact, zircon is the oldest mineral on the planet. 4.4 billion years old with a B.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very
So
impressive.
that's pretty crazy. So, all right, so let's go back to the turntable and I'll show you a couple more because I do have a couple more beauties that I wanted to share. They're a little bit smaller, but I love them just as well because the color is just so intense. So I thought I would share them as well. We'll stick that beauty back there. So one of them, I know blue sapphire tends to be like a super duper popular stone and a lot of people love it. I am just not a huge fan of that blue, but I do love hot pink sapphire. So I just thought I would share this one because it is like electric. It's not the biggest one we have, but it is an electric hot sapphire that you can enjoy just, and you can see even on the turntable, it shows like it kind of glows.
Well, it shows.
I'd be interested to see if it's fluorescent.
Might be because it's related to a ruby, which is
Right, exactly.
which is fluorescent.
Which can be, yes, absolutely.
It's certainly the brightest stone we have.
It's
again,
one
you
of the
can't
brightest.
miss-
Yeah, you cannot miss it for
You-
sure.
You want a piece of jewelry that will definitely catch everybody's eye. That would be the stone to put in.
Oh, and that one is only, it's 0.83 of a carat, so not quite a carat yet. It's 6.5 by 5.5 millimeters. It's only 1,700.
Wow.
It's like a steal.
It's a complete
And
steal.
for such a bright stone, I just think it's just a fabulous find. Love. And then, of course, I had to go with a.
You're right, Bailey. If you don't love pink before, you might change your mind now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Whoopsie. Sorry. So this one.
Oh, that's a nice pink.
Yeah, I like it because again, it is, even though it's a soft color, when you see this little baby in person, it's like it's glowing.
Well, look at it. It just shines so much.
Yeah,
Just
it's
catches
beautiful.
catches all of the light.
So
It looks alive.
excuse me, it's a little bigger than the hot pink. It's a carat 16, 6.2 by 5.7. Natural. So the last two, the hot pink and this one, are unheated sapphires, which is very rare. Very rare. Heating is customary. They do it for like 95% of all sapphires, ruby and sapphire. And the reason is to get rid of any silkiness. So if it looks cloudy inside the stone, the heat treatment will actually reabsorb all that silkiness. And then it'll make it a little bit more clean looking inside and a little bit brighter. So that's the main reason why they heat treat most sapphires. And then if they don't treat it, which is like less than 5% of all sapphires and rubies, it's a really rare find. But you will pay a premium for an unheated stone, usually about 20% or so. So for those of you that are watching and are interested, we do have quite a few unheated sapphires So yeah, let us know if you want one. Anyway, back to that light pink. Let's go back to the turntable. That light pink sapphire, carat 16. So a little bit bigger than the hot pink, 6.2 by 5.7 millimeters. This one's 5,600.
Not bad.
And that one to me qualifies as a Padparaja.
What is
It has gone to a GIA to see if it's heated or not, and GIA certified that it is not heated, but it does not have a full cert on that one, but we could get it. So
Why don't you explain to everybody what a paparaja is?
Padparaja is a Sri Lankan word for lotus flower. It is a particular color of sapphire, which is pink with a little bit of orange, or orange with pink. So there's some debate as to what exactly qualifies Padparaja. But yes, traditionally the definition is pinkish orange, orangey pink. So if it has any hint of orange in it, then it is considered a Padparaja. And this particular gem does have that kind of glowy effect. So it might be a little bit fluorescent too. So that's why it gives you that kind of glow. I'm not sure if it comes across in the turntable, but in person for sure. And then the last one I wanted to share, which was a fun one, because I like things that are a little bit unusual because we see gems all the time. So the last one that I wanted to share is a round tricolor Tanzanite, which if you know about Tanzanite, they're what they call pleochroic. So they'll show different colors and different angles.
Oh, this is one of my favorites.
Yes. So I'm going to pop that baby on here somewhere. The turntable is getting kind of crowded.
Right,
But you can see as I turn it, you get different colors. So
you can
blue,
put it right next to the other Tanzanite. There you go.
yeah, blue, violet, and a little bit of green too. So you get 3 different colors in one stone. So I think that's so interesting. And you know those like mystic topaz and such that people love. This is like a real gem that has not been treated, that has the different colors in it.
Absolutely.
Like the mystic topaz has a coating on it. It's a treatment that they put on there. But with this Tanzanite, no, this is the gem. And what's happened is that our main gem cutter has orientated the Tanzanite in a certain direction. So you get those 3 colors in the face up in the pavilion in the table, instead of having it just show one color. So isn't that interesting? I just thought it was just so cool. And
That's
a fun gem to share with everybody. Yeah, Bailey can see the green. Yes, absolutely. So yeah, green, blue, violet, it's just so fun. And then depending, like you could pair that with like little tiny green saberites. Wouldn't it look awesome? It would look so awesome with the blue and the violet, and then the little hint of green every now and again. I just think it's great. I just love it. So I thought I would share it with you guys. There's many, many more that I love, but this is just a little sampling. Anything you want to add, Kat?
No, it's just been fun, and I just love being around these gems.
Right? And Bailey, what about you? Is there any comments or any of the stones that you would say are your favorite as of right now? I'm going to drink right now.
Okay.
I think she's going to make a comment. Anyway, so that's Gem Happy Hour. That's our last one.
Oh, I know.
This time next week, I will be without a house. So cheers.
Cheers.
Zircon. Okay. Because what do you say? Move it over a little bit.
Because the blue.
Because of the blue. I love the blue too. I love the blue. Yeah, I agree with you. The blue is just gorgeous. It's that turquoise, like Maldives ocean colored blue.
It's like Tiffany blue. Tiffany.
Yes, Tiffany blue. Yeah. Like the Tiffany box blue. Gorgeous. Love it. Can't be without it.
Yeah, now you gotta just convince Carl that you need it.
Well, there's no convincing now. Huh? All right, everybody. It's been so fun. Thank you, Bailey, for joining us, even though you're feeling a little bit under the weather today. And stay tuned for next week. I think they have something special planned, something that we haven't done before. So stay tuned for that. And take care, everybody. It's been so fun. And let us know if we can help you with anything, okay? And if you love Gem Happy Hour and you want to host your own Gem Happy Hour, feel free to reach out to us. We'll be happy to partner with you. We do it with other stores all across the nation.
It's a
So
lot of fun.
it is a lot of fun and they do well. So let us know.